honey?
Más una cerveza más.
You don't buy me no drink. Why you not buy me no drink? You don't like me?
Yeah, I like you.
Why you not buy me no drink?
No money.
Buy me drink.
Un cerveza, no más.
Why you not buy me drink?
No tengo dinero.
You come to my room, see?
Cereal?
You come to my room, I give you special price. Only $10.
Well, oh, Mom didn't need a purse anyway.
Highway, we can really rack off the knots. But a longing for the sea draws us westward. So we take the first dirt road heading west and try to find a shortcut to the coast highway and the ocean, where we can camp on the beach, go skin diving, and try out our new spear guns on some tail, like maybe lobster tail.
Out there? Yeah, I was just looking at them. What kind of cows are those?
Black Angus.
Black Angus?
Shortcut to the west coast leads right up to this hacienda and quits. After much arm waving and good-natured translating, Bobby relays the information that we've been on their driveway for the last 15 miles. We took the wrong turn at the fork. Instead of forking left, we forked right and got all forked up. With a smile of friendship and a wave of welcome, our host offers us the hospitality of his hacienda by saying, "Mi casa is su casa." They don't get many visitors out here, but when they do, the hospitality is overwhelming. At first, there seemed to be a language barrier, but after a few jugs of rum and tequila, we all suddenly became bilingual. At least it seemed that way. I sure wish I could speak more Spanish, so I'd know what Bobby told them guys last night when we were all stoned. They keep referring to this thing as our bull.
Here, bull, here, bull. We ain't gonna do nothing. You want a bed? Hey! Look out, let me in! Come on there! Come on, everybody! Come on! Bueno!
Hey, hey! Hey! Muy simple, yo entiendo. Sí. Gracias, gracias. Mira, toro. Hey, bull. Mira, toro. Hey.
Going out there, man. You'll really enjoy it. Yeah. I don't know if I want to ride. I don't know if I want to. It's really fun. Yeah, the little boat comes over there. You just hold out that red thing, man. It goes. Here he comes. Hey, look out over there. Oh, stay out there. Come on. Stay out there. Stay out there. All right. Go ahead. Go on now.
Hey, you ought to see the one they're bringing in next. He's twice as big as that one.
Rancho de Toros with a lot to talk about and some beautiful people to remember. Our shortcut comes to an end as we turn south on the coast highway, twist on some speed for Guaymas, and blow up a couple of 100 miles of dust. Topping the last hill, the long, gentle slope gives us time to take a good look at the Sea of Cortez and the village of Guaymas, a long-awaited sight after so many dusty roads and cactus. This little Mexican town lies about halfway between Denver and Acapulco on the west coast of Mexico. By now, our journey has taken us far enough south that our jackets and helmets are beginning to get uncomfortable as the tropical climate increases in temperature. Even with the rising anticipation of using our new skin diving equipment, the ride along the beach is enjoyable and quite different to what we've been accustomed to. Guaymas is a great place to go skin diving. The water's so clear that you can see for over 100 feet. The temperature is comfortable, so you don't need a wetsuit. There are many varieties of fish, much lobster, so living off the sea is a real snap, even with our limited skin diving equipment. Fawn goes down to have a look around. We put the camera in a plastic bag and follow. Scuba equipment would have really been great, but there was just no way we could carry it on the bikes, and we figured there wasn't any place to get the air tanks filled anyway. So we just snorkel it and hold our breath while grubbing around in the rocks looking for our supper. Fawn and I are using small rubber-powered guns, while Bobby's fortified with a thing called a bang stick. It has a power head on the end, actuated by a 38 Special, and is supposed to take a shark up to 1,000 pounds. Bobby really lost his cool when he found out there were a lot of hammerheads in the area that go over 2,000 pounds. I got a small snapper cornered in a cave here, waiting for him to turn sideways so he'll make a better target. The size is not much to brag about, but the flavor is. These snappers are really a delicious morsel. We'd figured from the start that once we reached the coast, we'd camp on the beach and spare all our meals from the sea, so that we wouldn't have to blow our bread in hotels and restaurants. Fawn kind of had a hankering for lobster, so he goes down and plucks one out from under a rock where he'd been hiding, it thought. Bobby sees a nice-sized grouper go under a large rock, so he goes down to investigate and finds the curious grouper looking at him face to face. So he pops him between the eyes with a bang stick, and that was the end of Mr. Grouper. He never knew what hit him, or her, whichever the case may be. It seems our idea of living off the sea is really far out. We can take more fish than we can eat, so we trade the larger ones to the natives for fresh vegetables and fruit, and some we can even sell for money. The rest we keep for ourselves, stick them on a spear with some other goodies, and make kind of a seafood fish kebab. Since our first experience with the trout, we've learned a lot more about outdoor cooking. The main thing being, everybody cooks their own. awakened in the morning by some character in an SK out for a ski ride. This gave us a tremendous desire to try it ourselves. So we make it over to the local marina and price the outboard rental boats, which went for about 35 bucks a day. This blew our desire to water ski immediately. Then Vaughn got the idea just to rent the skis and rope. Vaughn checks the tow line, making sure it's not wound around the rear sprocket. Bobby yells, "Hit it," and away he goes, keeping well clear of the beach so as not to leave his skis stuck in the sand by an outgoing wave. This reduces the speed of the skis to 0, while the skier continues on at a zippy 35 miles an hour, trying desperately to accelerate his legs to match the velocity of the motorcycle. Vaughn's bike cuts out a little. Bobby, thinking he's screwing around with the throttle, hollers, "Quit it." Vaughn thinks he says, "Hit it," and twists it on all the way. Bobby eats it in 3 feet of water at 40 miles an hour with his eyes wide open, which makes him look like a couple of rotten red snappers. Vaughn and I talk it over before we start about how fast he wants to go. Now, the relationship between the tower and the towee should be excellent, to say the least. If the tower pulls the towee at a speed greater than the towee wishes to go, the towee might head out to sea. This, of course, slams the tower and his machine on the beach while underway, causing great discomfort to the tower. Here we have a case of the tower heading too far inland, causing the towee to get in the roughest part of the water near the beach, which rapidly does him under. We ditch our helmets, get cooler clothes in Guaymas, keep it south on the coast highway, and arrive in Mazatlan with cooler heads and cooler threads, with our Denver jackets stuffed in our travel bags. Driving down the main drag in Mazatlan, we search for the perfect place to stay, luxurious and cheap. Finding many swanky places, but none that are cheap, we journey on to the other end of the drag and continue our search for the ultimate overnight accommodations. Finding many cheap, interesting places, but none that are luxurious, our efforts are finally rewarded by the discovery of one that has a shower and a bed. The shower for the luxurious part, the bed in case we flush something up on the beach that wants to share in the greater things in life. We park and lock, toss our gear on the bed, hit the beach to scan the skin. Hey, man, look at them chicks over there.
Yeah, I saw him.
Hey, Sasha. Vente para acá. Soy Greenstam. ¿Cómo te llamas? Hey.
You see the one I want?
I see the one I want.
No, she's too fat. No. She's too fat, man. Look, she's just too fat. No.